Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Guys, it's good to see you guys again. I know it's been a little bit, but we got a fun video for you guys today. Tina is gonna have us a little adventure in diabetes, so y'all hang on until after the break, and we'll get in there and see what she's dumping sugar into today. Alright guys, if you follow the channel along for very long, you'll know that we put in some new strawberries this year, and they are very, very, very prolific. So we have filled, if you guys have been watching, we filled a vertical planter with strawberry plants. That was probably a couple hundred plants. Tina has filled 6 hanging baskets full of plants. They have 5 or 6 in each one. Then we filled 2 6-foot long planters the other day. Tina was putting those in. She tore some grass out of them and redid those planters. She filled those and probably put in another couple hundred starts in there. And guys, the plants are still covered in starts. But doing all of this, we also got in a good picking. There were a lot of beautiful strawberries out there. Today we're going to be making strawberry jam. We're going to get in there in the kitchen. We'll follow Tina along, and we'll try to help her out where we can. But we're going to follow Tina along as she makes some strawberry jam. We're going to be canning in the Weck jars along with the mason jars, so you'll get to take a look at both types of jars again. I know you guys really seemed to enjoy that on the grape jam video the other day. So but anyway, she's gonna can in both types of jars. Then we'll get them pulled out and we'll show you what the final product was, show you what we got out of our strawberries this year. Alright guys, we're going to get started on this strawberry jam here. We had some strawberries we picked earlier in the year, and we've had a flush of them again, so time to make some strawberry jam. Tina's going to run through them and cut the tops off of them, and we'll throw them over here. We'll throw the tops over there, and maybe we'll throw them out there in the yard and see if we can start a wild strawberry patch. We got plenty of strawberry plants, so if you can't tell, that's a single picking. So we're going to go out here. She'll get the tops off of them. I'll get them mashed up. We'll see how many we got in terms of cups, and from there we'll figure out the rest of the recipe. But we're just going to use the same basic recipe we always use. It'll be 5 cups of fruit to 7 cups of sugar to 1 packet of pectin and 1 tablespoon of butter. So, but we're going to go ahead, we'll get these processed up. I'll bring you back when we're a little closer. Alright guys, we got these strawberries cut down. We'll go ahead and add the last of these over into the pot. Tina's doing some mashing on them. And then we got to get a measurement so we know what ratio for our recipe we got to use. So we'll get these loaded up in there, get them mashed down. We'll get them measured up, and then we'll come back and let you know how we did. Alright guys, just wanted to bring you in and show you. That's about, you don't have to mash them down to nothing. We want them kind of a mix between strawberry jam and strawberry preserves, and we still got to cook them too. So what we're going to do is we'll just break them down and measure them, and then we'll apply them to the recipe. I'll go ahead and put the recipe on the screen while I'm talking here. But it's just a 5 to 7 to 1 to a teaspoon. So guys, we'll go ahead and get these measured up, and then we've got some math to do, and we'll come back and tell you what it worked out to be. Alright guys, we're measuring out our strawberries here, and we came up a little bit shy. We had what, 12, 13 cups, and we need 15. So we're going to dice up a couple of apples, add them to there to get up to our 15 cups. That'll put us at a triple recipe. So we'll go ahead and, what's the next step? Start cooking these down?
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to get these mixed in here, and we got our 15 cups now. We'll start cooking these down, and we'll bring you back when we're going to do something else. Alright guys, step by step through this. As we go to start heating up the strawberries, we have to add, we've got our triple batch of strawberries with some apple filler. We're going to add 3 packages of pectin and about a half a teaspoon of butter, and we'll go ahead and get that up to a rolling boil. And what we do, we hold it there for a minute or so, or just get it up to a boil. And then when you add your sugar, we're going to go, it's 7 cups of sugar per batch. So we need 21 cups of sugar, just like the grape jelly the other day. But you need to pour it in all at once. So before you start heating your stuff up, you want to go ahead and pre-measure your sugar. And we've just given up now. Tina's opening 10-pound bags. So we'll get 21 cups of sugar ready to dump. We'll get these 15 cups of strawberries rolling with the pectin in it and a little bit of butter. And then when we get ready to dump that sugar, I'll bring you back and show you that process. Alright guys, we're up to a boil here, and it's time for the big sugar dump. We've got 21 cups of sugar going into our 15 cups of fruit and our 3 packs of pectin and our half a teaspoon of butter. So next step is, let's see, mix this up, bring it back up to a boil and hold it there for a minute. Yep. Lower the temperature and then skim it. Yep. Alright guys, we'll bring you back in when we get a little bit further along, but the sugar's in. Now the trick is we just got to get it back up to temperature again. Alright guys, we've got the fruit mixture and everything up to a rolling boil, and we've held it here for a minute. It's time to turn the temperature down and start skimming off some of this foam. We pulled out some of the larger apple chunks that didn't mix in real well earlier. We're going to go ahead and just add that foam to it because all that stuff is highly edible. We'll probably eat that over some vanilla ice cream in the next few days. So we'll go ahead and put that foam right in over those apples. And we've got some plastic lids that fit our canning jars. So we'll just put a plastic lid on it and put it in the fridge, and we'll be enjoying it later. So we'll go ahead and get the foam off of here, and we'll bring you back. We're going to be using conventional jars and wecking jars. So we'll follow Tina through the process of both, and I'll bring you back when she gets ready to do that. Alright guys, we're going to follow Tina through. We're going to do one of each. One Weck jar and one regular conventional jar. But she's kind of working out of that boiling spot there so we don't get a bunch of foam in the jars. And what's the headspace on these?
Half inch.
Half inch again? Alright, we're going to do these just like yesterday when we did the grapes, and we're going to do a half inch. It's a pretty color.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we'll get around here. We're going to wipe the rim of the jar. She's going to use her Weck lids. Get one glass lid and one rubber ring. Put the ring on the lid. She'll flip it over and put it on top of the jar. And then no matter how big the lids are, the big or the small ones, you always just use 2 clips. They go on opposite sides of the jar. And that's it. We'll go ahead and set that one aside. Alright, we're going to show you a conventional one now. This is just a regular ball canning jar. Same process. She'll work out of the boiling hole there. Try to keep some of the foam out of there. Kind of hard. It's not a very big place to work.
And these are only a 1/4 inch head space.
Yeah, only a 1/4 inch on the half pints.
Yeah.
So that's a really pretty color. I like that. So you can see there, that keeps that foam out of there. But we'll go ahead and wipe the rim on the jar. And we'll come over here. I'm going to work behind Tina. But we got lids and the Weck lids in here. And she'll put a lid on the jar. And then, like any good process, the one thing you forget, we'll get a ring to put on the jar. Never fear. In this kitchen, you're never far away from a canning ring.
No.
So. Alright guys, that is it. I'm going to put these over in the water bath canner. Our canner holds 3 of the Weck jars and 4 of the little half pints. So that's the batch we're going to put together first. And we'll bring you back when we get a little further along. Alright guys, the timer has gone off and it's time to get these jars up out of here. Tina's volunteered to get them up out of here so we can take a look at them as they come out. But there's a Weck jar of the strawberry. We'll let her go set it down on the table. And let's see a regular one. You got a regular one? And there's a half pint of the other. But I'll try to get you in closer. We're going to go ahead and finish these up. Bring them over here and set them on a towel so they don't burst. But got some good color to them. You can see the, if I can catch it, you can see the strawberry seeds and stuff in there. But alright guys, we'll go ahead and finish canning these up. We'll bring you back and show you what the final total was. Alright guys, I'm going to bring you back in here and show you the final yield. We ended up with, you can see the 6 Weck jars. They are about a pint. We have an actual pint. And we have 7 half pints. So that's going to be the yield on it. Try to give you an idea of the color. But that's about going to wrap it up for the strawberries. We'll be back in just a minute, and we'll wish you well. Alright guys, that's about going to wrap it up for the strawberry jam. Guys, we finished pretty late and the lighting in the house wasn't that great, but we did have a good yield on it, and guys, we're real happy with it. The color is fantastic. The parts of the apples that we did leave in there that were ground up, they cooked down real nice. You can't even tell they're in there. Apples are a great filler for almost any kind of jam. They blend right in. Pears can do it too. If you're real sensitive to the taste of apples, you can use pears to spread things out a little bit. We've even used pears in our rhubarb strawberry jam to spread it out. So, but anyway, guys, we had a great time making the jam, and we're glad you guys came by the channel. I wanted to take a minute and tell you I really appreciate all the well wishes. I've been reading along in the comments. Tina's been really pulling the weight here and trying to make up videos and stuff. I've been doing the editing and things, but just the things that I could do. But guys, I am on the mend. I had a little bit of a setback. But feeling better now, and going to start just trying. I'll do some intros first, and then as we go along, Tina's got another couple of videos lined up, and I'll try to help her where I can with those, and then I'll probably get back to making some videos. So guys, I'm on the upswing. Really appreciate the well wishes though. We've had a lot of people ask what they could do for the channel. Over on the Facebook page, I put up a post. You'll see a metallic bumblebee picture. But I put up a post on there. If you guys want to do anything for the page, we've got a wish list on Amazon. Guys, we don't need anything. These are just like I said, it's a wish list. So if you guys if you've been blessed and you want to share that with us, we really appreciate it. But you can go over and check that out on the Facebook page. But we don't send money. I'm not going to give you the PayPal. We don't have Patreon. The things on the list are things that we can use, just utilitarian things that we can make use of, or we can make videos on and share them back with you. So guys, we really appreciate it. Like I said, I appreciate the well wishes too. But just if you like the content here on the channel, I guess we hope you'll subscribe, go down, hit that button, and that'll send you notifications whenever we release a new video. And that's a great way to keep up with the channel. But guys, thank you for coming by the channel today. Like I said, I'm glad to be back. I'm going to be kind of limited here for a little bit, but glad to be back. And guys, I'm going to let you go. We'll just catch you in the next one.